Hello and welcome to my channel, Attila Tarot. In today's reading, we're going to take a look at what kind of message you have. This is one of those readings where you need to pick a deck. You can either choose the blue, the classic Rider-Waite Tarot, or you can choose the black one, which is the Light Seer Tarot. The only thing you need to kind of focus on which one is drawing you to. Is it the blue or is it the black pile? And once you're ready, we can kind of take a look at what kind of messages are awaiting for you. If you kind of you have a hard time deciding, just listen to both of them. And if you need more time, this is the time where you're going to be able to pause the video, and in the description you're going to be able to jump to the one that you ended up choosing. Okay, so first we're gonna start with the blue pile. The first card you have here is the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is the card of gratitude. It is the card of balance and kind of an equal give and take of type of approach. This is the card that comes up when somebody is coming in to help you, somebody in a powerful position. This is a great energy if you are trying to get some kind of money. Let's say you're trying to get investors to your business, or you're trying to buy a home, a property, or a car, and you're trying to get some kind of a loan. This is an indication that you're gonna get it. It is also a great card to get some kind of a bonus, some kind of an additional money that will help you out in when you kind of need it. Again, in a relationship perspective, it's a very harmonious time as well, when both parties are paying attention to each other and helping each other. The next card you have here is the Two of Wands, which is the card of planning. So some of you are creating some new plans in your life. You definitely achieved a lot. You have accumulated a lot of things. You achieved a lot even from a relationship perspective. But this is the card that comes up when you need to make some kind of a decision, because you know that there's a lot of things for you to still discover. Maybe there's a new opportunity that you need to choose. Maybe you have two opportunities. Maybe you have to kind of choose between two people from a relationship perspective, or make a decision whether you want to be single or whether you want to be in a relationship. The next card we have here is the Three of Pentacles, which is the card of teamwork, and when you're kind of trying to build up something from the ground up. And this is the card of hard work when you are very talented at what you do. So from a money career perspective, definitely a great indication for some great teamwork. You have the Six of Pentacles, which is all about some great energy in terms of helping each other and building some kind of a ground up. Relationship perspective as well, you're working as a team, or you're kind of trying to help some people to help you out in your current situation, to get over some difficulties if you had, or somebody might be actually help you to find a relationship. And the Fool is an indication here that you have a new beginning, or you had a new beginning, because this is more like the past energy. The Fool is indicating that you started something new. You might have started a new business, a new job, a new project, a new relationship, or there's a new chapter in your existing relationship. You've definitely taken a leap of faith with this, and you're very adventurous. Now let's see your present energy. Your present energy you have here is the Eight of Swords, which is an indication that you might be kind of feeling that you are stuck, like you kind of started something new, and you had some great hopes in terms of the direction that it was going to, but now you're kind of feeling in a stuck situation. You're kind of overthinking. You're kind of, especially with this decision, right? Like if you're kind of trying to make a decision about a new direction, you're definitely in your help. Although you have the support for it, but your thought is kind of holding you back. Very important that you pay attention to your thoughts and you kind of release them, because that's the one that's holding you back. And you have here the amazing energy of the Sun, which is kind of like telling you that all these plans, all this new direction is actually the right one, because the Sun is shining light to certain things when we are uncertain, to kind of help you to move forward to the right direction. The Sun is the card of positivity, the card of the card of happiness. So there's definitely some happy changes here for you. especially it is connected to this working together. Now what's interesting, you do have the next card, which is the Five of Swords, which can be some kind of a conflict. So I think whatever conflict you're kind of going through, you definitely need to have better communication, whether it's a personal, whether it is a work-related one. It is connected to this new beginning, and it is connected to the teamwork as well when you're working together. So the advice is you need to have better communication, because better communication will able to shine light to how to move forward. But let's see what's going to be the final outcome of this reading, the future. But before that, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and put into the comment how this reading is resonating with your life. So let's see, you have here the beautiful energy of the Nine of Pentacles, which is the card of stability and independence. So if you've been kind of I can see some of you might be considering of actually trying to start your own business, because when you kind of look at this decision, that you're kind of confused, but you're gonna get some information. It's kind of going to more from an independent state of mind. A great card if you're trying to create your own business, but generally the Nine of Pentacles is all about financial stability when you're achieving whatever you worked very hard. So there's some kind of a great financial stability coming in for you. From a relationship perspective, you're heading towards independence, because if you're single, you're definitely enjoying being alone. But even like in an existing relationship, it has this independent feel when your partner is letting you do whatever you need to achieve your dreams, your passions. And look at the next card, the Eight of Pentacles, which is all about moving forward towards your passions. The red cloak is indicating that he is finding his true calling, his true passion. So there's some kind of an indication here of moving towards stability, moving towards your true calling, your true desires, and you're leaving something behind that was not working for you. It might be a work, it might be a relationship, it might be a project, it might be something that is no longer serving you, and you're leaving it behind. So you are finding your true happiness. And the last card we have here is the amazing Empress, which is the card of abundance, the card of happiness, joy, and pretty much long-term stability. So I think this is going to be a very great direction for you. You're definitely going to find your true calling, your true happiness, and the abundance that you are looking for. So blue pile, that's all I have for you. I hope that this reading helped you, and I'll be able to welcome you again. And now we're gonna switch, now we're gonna switch to the other pile, the black pile. Your reading starts with the Judgment card. The Judgment is all about your kind of called to do something. It is also being judged. Maybe you've been judged very harshly. Maybe you've been evaluated as well. From a work perspective, you're definitely thinking about your true calling. What is that you really want to do? Some of you might have been evaluated for a better position, and you had to kind of pay attention how you were behaving. Judgment can be also a decision. Maybe there was a big decision you had to make, or you've been kind of going through some kind of legal process where there was a decision. And the next card we have here is the Six of Pentacles, which is a card of balance, card of money, and card of help as well, and charity. So this is kind of like some of you might have been kind of thinking about your true calling, and you've been getting some financial help as well. The Six of Pentacles is a great indication of getting financial help. Maybe you were getting some additional money, some bonus, something rewarded to you if you've been kind of going through a legal process. But some of you might be getting a loan, getting a mortgage, if you're kind of trying to secure some kind of a financial help. And even from a relationship perspective, it's a great energy because it's a very balanced feel to it. Now the next we have here is the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is a messenger. So there's some kind of a message here. Maybe you've been kind of dreaming about something, and you got a message about this decision, about this additional financial help. Some of you might have been just called by the bank that yes, we have the loan that you are looking for. And the last we have here is the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is somebody, she's a leader, somebody who is very emotional, somebody who's a healer, somebody who's there to help people. So I think there's definitely a lot of support, a lot of help for some of you. Even from a relationship perspective, there's a lot of love and care and taking care of each other. There's some great love messages as well. But let's see what is your present situation. It is starting with the Hangman. The Hangman is an indication that there are certain things in your life that are stuck, that are not kind of moving forward. Maybe you've been waiting a lot. Maybe you've been waiting for a message, disapproval, or some kind of a calling. The Hangman is always kind of asking you to see things from a different perspective, and try to figure out what is that you need to give up in order to move forward. And the next we have here is the Tower. The Tower is kind of an indication of some kind of a sudden change that kind of turns your world upside down. Some of you might have ended a relationship. Some of you might have gone through a job loss, or some of you are changing the way you are approaching things, because sometimes the Tower is an indication of a change of mindset as well, especially when you kind of look at it right beside the Hangman. And you also have here the Fool, which is a new beginning. So if you kind of lost something, you ended something, you're definitely starting something new. With the Full energy, you're taking this leap of faith into this new direction. Now let's see what's going to be a final outcome of this reading. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That's an indication that the reading resonated with you, and you can also help me to grow the channel, so more people get this message. And there's a message for you here, which is delivered to you by the Knight of Cups. So Knight of Cups can generally some kind of a romantic action. You might be called for a date. You might be called to get married, engaged. There's definitely some romantic gesture in it. And if you've been kind of after a breakup. I just dropped one thing. But the Knight of Cups can be a contract as well. Maybe you're being offered a new job as well after losing one. And you have here the next card, which is the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is all about balance. So you're trying to balance a lot of things. Maybe you're busy, or maybe you have two offers to consider, because you're trying to balance the pros and cons of this offer or this relationship, whatever the Knight of Cups is manifesting in your life. You're definitely weighing the pros and the cons. And let's see the final outcome. The final outcome is the Knight of Pentacles, which is a very stable offer, and it's also the card of long-term stability, long-term abundance. So I think there's some great potential here for you to achieve great success. Probably you're gonna get an offer, or some of you might be giving an offer for a job, not a job, or for a property, but there's definitely a job offer in this. And for some of you, there's a chance for a long-term relationship with the Knight of Pentacles, who is very loyal, very faithful, and very reliable as well. So I hope that this reading helped you, and I'll be able to welcome you again.